I was said at the beginning that because Jeremy Harmer cannot be there, but you have a replacement, but who can replace Jeremy Harmer? Nobody. So, but I have actually volunteered to do this talk, and I've been kindly accepted by BRAZ TESOL, although BRAZ TESOL says it should be all about Brazil. So I'm located in Germany. Thank you for everybody for the smiles. This talk is about AR and VR and MR and IR. Okay, this is to all of you. What do you think AR stands for? Augmented reality. What does VR stand for? Well done, virtual reality. How about MR? You don't know? Mental release releases? Something virtual, that's right. Yeah, somebody might guess it. And then what does IR stand for? Mixed reality. Cynthia did it. Yes, well done. Mixed IR stand for. I give you that whilst I'm talking about augmented reality and virtual reality as the timer is ticking. Try to guess what IR could stand for when you're talking about augmented reality, virtual reality, and now the mix of both. Here just a brief description of the two different ones. On the left-hand side, you'll find augmented reality. On the right-hand side, virtual reality. Right-hand side, Oculus Rift. You can see the devices are different. The ones on the left-hand side are look-through devices. What are the affordable devices here on the left-hand side? It's augmented reality again with Pokemon Go, for example. On the right-hand side, cardboard, Samsung Gear. We heard of other few bits and bobs similar to cardboard. What about the apps? Augmented reality on the left-hand side again. Now this is what you see with augmented reality. You have basically something in the real life, like this paper down the bottom here. Does anybody recognize the app that it comes from? At the top left-hand side, again, there's some display in the real room, the real living room of a person, and there's this game. And this is what you see when you talk about augmented reality. On the right-hand side, virtual reality. Now, don't just leave it to Cynthia Vinicius. She doesn't know it all, but she shouldn't give it away as well. It's something for all of you to think about, you know. Virtual reality on the right-hand side, you know these funny goggle view of split screen that looks like warped. Well, you put it on your headset and it looks like a real virtual room, as if you're right in the middle of the virtual room. And then how about language learning? Well, we have to learn to see language at times. On the left-hand side, these devices can, it's a layered technology, augmented reality. So you can look at an object, and this screenshot at the bottom left is from Google Translate. So Google Translate with the camera function in Google Translate can scan a foreign text and you see it in English. That one at the top left-hand side does not exist as of yet. It's something I thought about I would love to have. Something, okay, that looks at the object, then there's image recognition, and then appears the vocabulary, and you can even click on how it's being pronounced. That would be a lovely app to be invented, if anybody's out there who has money. And here on the right-hand side, we see these 3D videos. I'm not sure whether you've seen those. They are most impressive. On Facebook360.fb.com. Facebook360.fb.com. If somebody could type this up in the text chat for me. There is a video by National Geographic, and it's about a couple of bears fishing their favorite salmon or whatever. And you can actually, with a mouse, move and look behind as you know the view goes, it comes out of the stream into the open, and then you can look behind and see the bears, and you can look around with your mouse click. You can do a swirl around this video, which is so impressive. It's absolutely impressive. And here at the bottom right hand side, this is a screenshot which something like Paul Driver presented this morning. But I didn't hear him before I did this screenshot. So it is this 360-degree video, and there are hotspots on it, and these hotspots allow you to actually click on additional information. That is a bit already mixed reality, but we'll come to that. And what kind of apps are available for these both? Augmented reality is the QR code scanner, funny enough, is one of the first augmented reality apps. Then, of course, we have Orasm or Leia, yeah, well, create your own AR images. We have CamFind Poly, that is an interesting image recognition system as well that allows you to find the vocabulary in, I think, 200 languages, no, 100 and something languages or something stupid like that. CamFind, by the way, was the technology that was behind Google Glass, which now is discontinued due to security reasons. Dralo is, again, is a kind of Pokemon Go kind of type of geotagging quiz game. Star Map is that you look with your mobile at the stars and it actually tells you the signs, you know, the star, the groups, you know, star groups. Snapchat, Encounter, that's when you get your own image and you can deform it, or you can, with Encounter, that's something that you can scan your hand and you can put a tattoo on top of it and you can actually see what the tattoo could look like. That's Encounter for you. And here the apps we have on the right hand side are usually in the App Store with a VR attached to it. So something VR, you'll find them, yeah? Google Street View is the one with which you can do 360 degrees images and even upload them on the web straight away. YouTube 360, Facebook 360, and of course virtual games, virtual worlds. This is where mixed reality comes in, because they're saying, you know, there's this one shifting into the other, and we're seeing mixed reality, such as virtual reality being overlaid with information, for example, which they're working on. Okay, here comes my question again. Augmented reality, we know a little bit about this now. Virtual reality, we know about it. Mixed reality is that transcendent mixture between the two of them. What is IR? And you're seeing here, you're seeing my avatar sit on EduNation, which is an island in Second Life catering for language educators. And she's on her own, you know, it's quite a lonely place at the moment. But she's ready to contemplate about IR. And I give it away because it's not a common expression that you would find on the web now, if you've been searching. IR stands for Infinite Reality. It's actually a book by Blazkowicz that I read. It's called Infinite Reality. And he helps us to understand that man thinks more than he is, yeah? He thinks as he is. That means that our imagination, our vision, our creative minds surpass anything what is out there in when it comes to technology. And I have seen a lot of creative minds in Second Life. Well, you can see their creations because they are not bound to having to spend money on buildings that they can build to the sky ceiling. You know, they can expand their creativity in such a beautiful extent, and you see whole sims with role playing, with castles and medieval stuff, and oh my word, the creativity of the minds of these people is just mind-blowing. But we don't see them only in a virtual world, we see them also at home. And I would like to encourage you to sometimes go out And I'd like to venture out into Google Earth very soon with my avatar and think and just imagine and just put in your vision the future you would like to create as teachers. That was it. Thank you very much.